Hi, I'm Ciara and this is What the Fuckle, where I answer your questions about the Irish language. And in this video I'm going to be talking about place names in Ireland and how they relate to the Irish language and where they come from, and kind of just explain them a bit for you. So the first thing I'm going to say is that the Irish word for place name is Logainmneacha. So place names is Logainmneacha. And the reason for that is that anam means name, like Cadiz anam dit. Oh, Bram. Okay. Cadiz anam dit. It's Mr. Bram. You go over there now. Oh, so like Cadiz anam dit. The dogs are very attentive today. And then log. So like Cadiz anam dit. And then log is an old word, or just a word, that means place, according to the dictionary. But you wouldn't say like lug all the time for place. You'd say ought. So when I first heard Logainmneacha, I didn't know why that meant place names. I thought, it should be ought anamneacha. So just a heads up, Logainm means a place name. And there's a website, logainm.ie, logainm.ie, and that means like placename.ie, and that's really good for looking up place names and what they mean and listening to the pronunciations. I'll leave some links below, and I'll refer to it probably throughout the video as well. So place names in Ireland come from the Irish quite often, but they're anglicised, which means they are changed for English to be into English spelling or English words. So the way that things can be named is firstly features in the landscape, hills, rocks, valleys, lakes, islands, all those different things. And then other ways they can be named are from man-made features like churches, castles and bridges. And then I was told before, or I read somewhere, that then the man-made features will be the newer place names, and the ones that are named after the landscape would generally be older ones, which makes sense because the man-made features came after the ones that were just part of the landscape. I'm going to go through words that are used in place names that come directly from the Irish and explain what they mean. Ard. No, Bram. Shh. See she is. Okay, so Ard. Ard means, like there's Ard and Ishal. Ard means a hill. And then in English that would be anglicised as Ard. So Ardmore, which is a commonly heard place name. I lived in Ardmore in Philadelphia. And there's a place called Ardmore in Galway. So what would that mean? More means big. So Ardmore is like the big hill. What's next? Aw means ford, and it's anglicised as Ath. So Athenry, famous from the song The Fields of Athenry, means the ford of the king. Henry. So you'll see or Ath in a lot of place names as well. BAILE. So BAILE in Irish just means town. So it's used a lot in place names when you see bally in an anglicised version. So if you have Baile Áthaclia, for example, which is the Irish for Dublin, or like Baile, what else is famous? Oh, it's if you had like Baile BÉAG, so that's like small town, and that'd be BEAG in the anglicised version. And there's loads of places called BEAG in Ireland. And also the writer Brian Friel, the famous playwright, he used to set his plays in a fictional place called BEAG, which is just like, any small town in Ireland, I guess. BAILE, which is anglicised as BÉAL. So BAILE means like your mouth. It also means the mouth of a river. So if you think of Belfast, that means the mouth of the river. It's an old river called the Fhoras, which is actually underground now, but that's where the place name comes from. Belfast, from Belfast. If BÉAG is at the end, that means small. I've just said that with BEAG though already. Boher, that would be anglicised as like batter, when stony batter, but it can be anglicised as Boher as well. So Boher just means road, and like if you look at the etymology of that, it comes from Bo, which is like a cow, because that is where the cows walked. They walked on the road, I guess. That's how the word formed. I'm losing the run of myself with etymology here, and I'm only on B of this list now, so I'll move along. Okay, bun means the bottom. That was the dog sneezing. Okay, I'm moving. Yeah.